The following program contains language, images, and/or subject matter that may be objectionable to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Direct from Albany, New York, it's time for the New Media Zone. With your hosts, Ed and Dave. Tonight, a look at this week's new film and DVD releases. And a chance to win free movie tickets with the poster pair's name. And now your hosts, Ed and Dave.
There we go. All right. Hello and welcome to the New Media Zone. I'm going to shift over with my cheeks.
Are you going to shimmy over
right
here?
Because we're not on, welcome to the New Media Zone. We're Ed and Dave. We're here with you. And we're on a bench. I don't know if you can tell, but we used to
have chairs.
Squeaky chairs and noisy chairs. Now we're on a bench, which I'm glad I took from my brother as he was getting rid of his kitchen set now.
Okay.
Because we have a nice bench, which is handy for the taping. We just slide down. And I did put the brace. We didn't need it this week because we didn't have a guest, but the brace has been put on the bottom of that over there. I think
okay.
beneath the Kleenex.
Yes.
Because the other section of that is over here. And
Yes,
yeah, I had to take that out to get the board in. So these are things you don't really care about at home, I don't think, but we're going to mention them because I think you like to see behind the scenes things.
You don't care about it at home, Ed, and I don't care about it either.
You don't care about, you don't want to see you go crashing to the side when
you got insurance, right?
reach over. Yeah,
All right, there you go.
the Media Zone is insured. Remember we used to have matinee ladies, that thing that would take a tumble backwards because remember
That's right, because it was on the...
Kim was over there. She
Right.
was on a metal chair,
Yes.
fold-out chair.
And it was on top of a little platform.
There's a tiny platform. If she moved the wrong way, 2 inches the wrong way, she'd be flipping back, and her feet were in the air, going backwards. Forget. Surprised the people survived that.
I think we need a new matinee lady. Get back online and start advertising for them again.
Yeah, we're having the guests come down. We may have somebody, a female matinee lady. I missed what's that?
I don't think that's going to happen.
You don't think it's going to happen?
Unless it's, a personal friend.
Well, I am inviting Alicia down.
That's not happening.
Providing she didn't see the last show. I didn't go into a lot of detail. I just said she used to cut my hair. And,
Right.
You get
Things would knock into you.
a brush into you.
Yeah.
Well, that happens. when
It
you're
does.
Cutting hair.
What can you do? You have to be in close proximity
Right.
to cut the hair.
Right.
So naturally there will be some kind of contact.
And if you have more proximity than others,
Right.
characters,
And that's not a bad thing.
That's not bad. It gets you an extra dollar or so.
All right, now she's definitely
Now
not showing up.
Not coming.
Oh.
All right, well, we have a Spider-Man cartoon.
Oh, we do.
tonight.
It's not a cartoon, Ed. It's an animated feature.
The animated feature.
Are we going to start with that? We got Spider-Man. We got what else?
Mortal Engines.
And the house that Jack built.
I'll tell you, I heard about this Spider-Man, and it's a different universes. And there's another universe where there's a Miles Morales as Spider-Man.
Okay.
And he goes into that other timeline. I knew this was all going on. And Miles Morales, for today's folks, not only, I believe he's Morales, so he's Spanish, and I believe he's also black. So he's
Okay.
half black, half Spanish. We covered two, things there.
Okay. He's Blandish.
Right. So that's good. And but there are some other people popping in from other universes in this trailer, including, I believe, from 1980s when I was reading the comics. It was a comedy Marvel book, and it was Spider-Ham. It was a little pig dressed up like Spider-Man from some other universe. Don't tell me what that was, but I remember what it was, and for some reason it's showing up in here.
All right.
I said, this looked kind of decent, this movie, until Spider-Ham showed up. So let's take a look.
All right.
We're going to see Spider-Ham here.
Am I even going to read this? Should I read it?
Yeah.
You seem to have done quite a good description there.
That was nice. They showed some animated versions of the first 3 movies. Okay.
So this is the voices of Nicolas Cage, Haley Steinfeld, and Liv Schreiber. Phil Lord and Christopher Miller, the creative minds behind the Lego Movie and 21 Jump Street, bring their unique talents to a fresh vision of a different Spider-Man universe with a groundbreaking visual style that's the first of its kind. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse introduces Brooklyn teen Miles Morales as the limitless possibilities of the Spider-Verse, where more than one can wear the mask. Everything is a verse these days, Ed.
Right. Especially that Flash CW universe. There's 500 different versions.
Oh.
I wonder if Nicolas Cage is Spider-Man here, because he's a little older Spider-Man.
No, but Nicolas Cage in anything is pretty much the kiss of death these days. Has he had a good film in like the last 10 years?
Ghost Rider.
No, awful.
I don't think he's ever had a good film. Can you
No, I mean, he's been in hits, let's put it that way.
think?
You know, what's the one with, what was it, Leaving Las Vegas? I think
Okay.
it was one.
A couple in the early 90s.
Yeah,
Like
I mean,
all good
Moonstruck, wasn't he in that?
ones. Yeah, okay.
It did well. I'm not talking about they were necessarily good. I didn't like them.
Dave, you can't put that in.
Oh, no. That's
Spider-Ham.
Oh.
You can't put that in. It's kind of a...
Well, I just explained to you, Ed, that we're in a different Spider-Verse and the limitless possibilities where more than one can wear the mask. That includes a pig.
That's fine if a pig is... But why is he like a cartoony pig? Why wouldn't it be like a real pig? Like,
I don't know. I can't answer that. I don't watch Spider-Man things.
I said, well, it looks kind of interesting, and the pig is a little off. And then, look at this. You can't do this. The pig is up there.
He looks like he belongs in like the Tiny Toons, doesn't he?
Yeah, he doesn't belong in this. Who wrote this thing?
Christmas.
You know, it's interesting. Now Spider-Ham is in it. It looks a little wacky. And then at the end of Venom, they showed, it was a good 10-minute clip at the end of the credits, which they do. That was a little bit different. They usually have a scene there, but this was 10 minutes from the film. And I just sat there, boy, this is awful boring. A 10-minute clip. This is what they're showing us at the end of Venom. I'm not interested now.
Maybe Spider-Ham will have his own film.
Maybe. Well, Spider-Ham wasn't in this 10-minute boring clip they showed.
Oh,
I said, why did they do that?
10 minutes?
It was a full 10-minute clip.
That's like an eighth of the film.
Yeah.
Well, all right.
Watch it on Netflix, I guess.
Probably not. All right, what's next then?
Oh, this is Mortal Engines.
Ooh.
Hugo Weaving, Stephen Lang, Robert Sheehan. Hundreds of years after civilization was destroyed by cataclysmic events, a mysterious young woman, Hester Shaw, emerges as the only one who can stop London, now a giant predator city on wheels,
Oh, God.
from devouring everything in its path. London is now a predator city. Feral and fiercely driven by the memory of her mother, Hester joins forces with Tom Natesworthy, an outcast from London, along with Anna Fang, a dangerous outlaw. This goes along with that Anna Hannah from a couple
Anna
weeks
and
ago.
Hannah.
This is Anna again. Rated PG-13 for sequences of futuristic violence. What would that be? And action. That means you're run over by a giant futuristic wing. Oh, Peter Jackson is presenting this.
But speaking of Hallmark Christmas movies, then,
Right.
also you must notice that most of the movies, someone has a name that's Christmas related. Nick, Holly,
no.
Joy, Eve, something, Mary. Just pointing that out.
You didn't mention that
No.
before.
But there's always someone in there that has one of those names.
And how many new ones are being done for this year? Too
I
many.
don't know. At least,
Did you say
at least
30 or something?
I don't know. At least 12 or 15. I don't know. Some absurd number. I think last year it was 12. I think this year they doubled it. I don't know how you can possibly do that. Plus show old ones, unless you just decide to become a 24-hour Christmas movie channel. But they show it on two networks: Hallmark movies and Hallmark Movies and Mysteries.
And the mystery is, what was it? Jewel is now a mystery.
Jewel was, yeah, she's in. She has like a series where she's like a crime fighter.
Wasn't she
or
a
something.
crime cookie maker though, or is that a different one?
I don't know. They have one where it's just like a chef.
Yeah, the chef mysteries.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who does that one.
Jewel is a different one. I think she was something though.
Yeah, I don't know. It's. Yeah. I just figured we'd throw that in because this movie looks awful.
That does look bad. For the holidays, like throw a bad one in.
Oh, yeah. All right, moving on
Yes.
to the house that Jack built.
Oh, this is a little disturbing.
Ooh, starring Matt Dillon, Bruno Ganz, and Uma Thurman. In 5 audacious episodes, failed architect and arch sociopath Jack recounts the elaborately orchestrated murders, each, as he views them, a towering work of art that defines his career as a serial killer. Mixing pitch-black humor, transcendent surrealism, and renegade musings on everything from history to architecture to cinema, Von Trier fashions a radical, blazingly personal inquiry into violence, art, and the twin acts of creation and destruction. Or it's just a movie about a serial killer. Rated R for strong, disturbing violence, sadistic behavior, grisly images, and language. I just want to watch me some Dexter.
How's Dexter?
That's
You
all
said
right.
The third one isn't.
The third season is iffy. I'm not a big Jimmy Smits fan.
Oh, Jimmy Smits. Is he a? What is he in that
He
one?
plays a assistant. Oh my God, I can't even speak. An assistant district attorney
Oh,
in the season 3.
it must be 4 or 5 where there's another serial killer and it's what's his name?
John Lithgow.
John Lithgow. Yeah, that was supposed to be a good season.
The first season was another serial killer, the ice truck killer. Well, they all have serial killers. He kills serial killers. That's what he does. But the ice truck killer, who should I give it away yet? Are you gonna watch it?
I'll watch it, but I'll forget by the time I get to it.
Well, you won't.
I
You
still have to
won't
get through Game of Thrones.
I don't think you're gonna forget this if I tell you.
No.
No.
He kills the wife or the girlfriend, right?
Well, I didn't get to that yet.
Oh.
But he doesn't do it. Oh, I know what goes on. I know this is the show. He doesn't do it. I think John Lithgow's character does it.
Yeah. Is it the one that's in Modern Family now? It was a blonde that was in another show.
Oh, I don't know.
After that, I don't know. if
I
it
haven't
was.
seen Modern Family. I couldn't tell you. But there you go. The house that Jack built. We don't care about that either. We're talking about something else.
Well, serial killers. It was tied in there.
Yeah. There you go.
Let's see. Are we? I wonder if we're going to get to our stack of DVDs.
I think we are, Ed. We're only 13 minutes in.
Okay.
We're gonna do our DVD releases.
Did we do all the films? I guess
Yeah,
we did.
we
Wow.
did.
Okay. Yeah,
We
we'll
did.
get to the DVDs thing.
Well, let's do that.
But first, we'll do the DVD releases. Not the DVD
Oh,
pile.
well,
we
that's
go
what I
through
meant. The
over
DVD
here.
releases. Let's see what we got coming out this week.
I have a little note here that says there's a pause
Oh.
between the things, so let's give it a moment.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I'm not seeing what's going on, if it's pausing or moving, but
B-A Bay, B-E-B, B-I, Biggie Bye, B-O-B.
oh,
there
there
we
we go.
The new Media Zone. Equalizer 2. Oh,
Equalizer 2.
I like the first one.
Yeah, I like the.
Haven't seen the second one, and I don't think it was well received.
It wasn't, and I did see it in the theater.
Oh, and was it any good?
It was okay, but not as good as the first one.
All right, so it wasn't equal to the first one, Ed?
It was not equal to the first one. The first one was in a Home Depot,
Yes.
and he was tracking and shooting people with the things that they had
Nail
available. in there.
guns or whatever.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was set up the same, but not quite as good
All right.
as that one. Peppermint, another one from the summer. I didn't get to this one though.
Okay.
I think there were a few viewings available of this on Movie Pass. It was a good idea, but it was priced way too low and it failed. You can't charge $10 for a movie a day.
That's right.
You're going to go bankrupt doing that.
Lizzie. Is this Lizzie Borden?
This is Lizzie Borden. We did this during the show during the summer. I thought this might be interesting to see, but it was only playing at Crossgates, and I don't go over there for films. I don't like the seating over there.
They don't have that fine theater seating that the Colony Center has?
No, they're still stiff. I should go again.
Are you still hungry, Ed?
I need a cracker. I just, well, it's getting, this is a late taping. It's almost dinner time.
It is.
And I didn't have a lunch.
Oh, okay. This
So,
has got
Lizzie.
Chloe Sevigny
Yeah,
and
this
Kristen Stewart.
Remember, this must be based on some sort of truth. There was a little bit of lesbianic
Oh, was there?
activity between these two characters.
I didn't know Lizzie was a Leslie.
Oh,
Look at that. Is that from the 70s or 80s? Early 80s?
80s. Remember the first one,
Yeah.
there was controversy
Yes.
because there was a Santa killing.
Yep.
And the second one, nobody really cared.
We've been desensitized.
Santa can kill everybody. It's not really Santa.
Await further instructions.
Now, speaking of Venom, we just were. This was the other Black Ooze film from the week we did the Venom. Do you remember that?
No.
Do you remember there was another Black Oozy film character there? And it was this film.
Okay.
Wait further instructions. I don't know how it did in the theaters. Not well. And here it is already. Whenever Venom, it wasn't that long ago. Oh,
That ship.
now I like this. It was kind of a little film during the slasher.
This wasn't a John Carpenter movie, was it?
No. I actually have it here on DVD.
It kind of reminds me a bit of The Fog for some reason.
This had a very cool, I like
That's
the
a different one. That's Ghost Ship versus Death Ship, Ed.
Oh, what the hell is this?
Oh, you confused yourself.
Yeah, this one wasn't good. Ghost Ship. It had a good opening and then it got boring throughout. But it had a cover,
It does have a nice cover.
which I'll show you here. You see the flicker cover, but it's not Death Ship.
No,
It's a film I liked, but didn't have a flickering cover. And I confused it with Ghost Ship. I said, hey, I got that with a flickering cover. I'll bring that out. And then you realize, no, it's a different
you know how I knew the difference? I read the cover
No, did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
where it said Death versus Ghost.
Yeah, well, this was a creepy
different.
old death ship, and that was a ghost ship with ghosts. This was a death ship with, I forget what it was that was killing people, but it had a nice flavor to it.
All I gotta say is if George Kennedy's your lead actor, yeah, he's a good character guy,
Huh.
but not the lead guy.
Well, I gotta watch that again, see what's going on.
All right, that's it.
That's
for the
it?
releases.
Yeah, we
Wow.
do have time here, and did you have any stories? You're out in the world.
I know you're not out in the world
I'm
anymore.
not out in the world. I can't tell you what's going on.
So what do you put gas in your car once every 2 months now?
I tell you, we're not using a lot of gas.
Wow.
I'm getting rid of my old car out there.
Okay.
Take a look. That'll be the last time you see it. It's being
Which one?
done-
It's not that. Which one is it?
It's a 99 neon.
Oh, the neon.
I just-
99.
Yeah, 90.
Isn't that considered a classic now?
It is a classic. It's 30 years old now, isn't it? Is that right?
No, that would be
20?
20. Yeah.
Oh, 20. Yeah. Okay. I get confused with all these anniversaries. So it's a 20-year-old car.
Wow. How many miles you got on that thing?
Might be 150 to 70. Maybe?
Jeez, so you don't really go anywhere. 20 years.
Yeah.
That's less than 10,000 a year. That's like 8,000 a year.
Well, when I was using that, it was mainly to work and then to taping a show once a
Okay.
month.
All right.
But now, since I'm home and she's home and we go out twice a week, maybe, we're not spending a lot on gas there. So, yeah, we don't need a second car, really. So I'm just going to get rid of that now. It was nearing the end of its run anyway.
Yeah, I would think so.
Although I listened to whoever was teaching the money game class in Colony Central,
Yeah.
who said it was cheaper to buy a car and run it into the ground. He
Right.
didn't say run it into the ground for 20 years, but I paid $4,000 for that car used
Okay.
when it was 5 years old, and I got 15 years out of it.
No, you can't beat that.
And I didn't have put a lot into it, maybe a couple, mufflers or things.
Wow.
So
Yeah,
can't
'cause
complain.
you don't go anywhere. You're a homebody now.
besides, I don't like to go anywhere really. I hate going out there now. I try to In the morning, it's bad. There's a lot of old folks who can't drive. You can't go out lunchtime because there's people running around trying to get back to work. A trip to McDonald's. It used to be like 2 to 3 was nice, but that isn't that great either. And then there's drive time, and when I go out is usually I shoot out to Walmart like at 9:30.
Wow.
When everybody's
At night?
At night, yeah.
Because that's your alive time.
Right.
When people are winding down for the night, and then they're getting ready to go to bed to get up to go to work. You're just like, well, I'm going to stay up till 4 o'clock and watch TV and
I try to go to bed at 3.
Is that? That's good.
Try to cut
You're
it
getting
down.
better.
Now, let's see. Let me check this first.
Is that a TV movie?
Sentinel. This was from the 70s, where Dick Smith did some of the makeup.
Am I holding this up to a camera?
You hold it up to your close-up one there. It's the closest
Should I hold
shot,
it up over my face?
Well, no, you just hold it there. And we talk. This is, I take all the DVDs that I have Blu-rays for. This is what this segment is, where we have extra time. And we talk about the movie. And then you decide if you want to take this with you. You can take it home.
Okay.
If you like that one. If not, it goes into a pile over here, and we're going to give it away at some time.
Okay. Sentinel. Don't want it.
You remember, did you ever see this?
I believe I did. Was that, what year was this? Why am I thinking
77?
70s? I was thinking 76. I don't know if I'm getting it confused with Salem's Lot.
Yeah.
Let me see what year this is.
77. And because they did have Dick Smith,
76.
but to cut down on makeup costs, I'm going to use the word they used in a movie recently.
Uh-oh.
They used actual people with facial deformities
Oh, all
in
right.
here, and it is pretty shocking. There's a guy with a big tumor on his face, and when these dead come out of the hell, all these creatures, and it is creepy, but it's kind of disturbing. You couldn't do it now.
I don't know why you couldn't. Why wouldn't you? You're giving these people who are less fortunate an opportunity to earn some money, make a living, kind of thing. I don't know why you wouldn't do it.
I think the actress who was in the film said she wasn't approving of that now.
Oh, really? Okay.
So,
All right, whatever.
so you're not
No.
thrilled. This is Once Bitten Day.
Oh, no.
I think I bought that because it was $3.
Jim Carrey, right?
Yes.
Was it Lauren Hutton?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't want to see this.
And Cleavon Little, was it? Was he the gay character?
I'll
in
be
this
right.
one?
I'll be right back.
Look at the front.
Well,
I think he's right on the front. Is that Cleavon Little? I think it was.
it looks like Cleavon Little, but let me look for names. I can't.
Okay.
My God, everything's dark. Jim Carrey, Karen Coppins, and Cleavon Little. You got it.
Oh,
There you go. Yeah, I don't want that one.
okay. That wasn't that good. I just got it because it was $3. I think I'll grab something.
You know what I would have done?
Walk right past it.
I would have spent the $3 on like Ben and Jerry's.
Yeah. Okay. Born Identity. I might like those. This is the only one I've gotten, and I haven't watched it, and I'm not really thrilled to get the whole series. Yeah, right, another Ben and Jerry's for you.
I don't understand unless you're going to turn around and sell and make some money on them. I don't understand why you would buy a film you're not going to watch.
Well, the intentions were there. I have $3. I'm in Big Lots, so there's nothing else I'm going to buy in here. I have $3. I'll throw it in there. There it is.
You're going to take that $3 and multiply it by how many dates you have.
Well,
and you could have a down payment on a Mercedes.
you can multiply it by the stack we have at the end of this. Now, Meatballs,
Okay.
I bought that, and then they had a different version on Blu-ray. Let me see. One of these had something special on it. No. Meatballs, that's a good film. Do you like that? It's no stripes.
No.
Would you take a stripe
No.
for a Meatballs?
I would not.
No.
I didn't like Stripes. I've seen
Huh.
Stripes. It's passable. It's all right. I just, no.
This is good for the season. You might enjoy Scrooged, which I believe we both saw at the theater at the same time. If I'm not
I think we
mistaken.
did. I've seen it. It's okay. I like Groundhog Day, but Scrooge was just okay.
Huh. I never saw Groundhog Day. That's one.
That's a good one. We got time? We got to do
We
the
got
game.
time for a couple more.
All right.
This is one of the few Ben Stiller movies I like.
Along Came Polly's. I got
Along.
Jennifer Aniston.
Jennifer Aniston and this Alec Baldwin, I think, is in there. Got a lot of good actors and some funny bits.
During one of his Alec Baldwin's rare times not under arrest.
He was not under arrest in this one.
Okay. Nah, I don't want this one.
Not that one.
No.
Let's do one more.
All right.
Let's see. I'm looking at this one now. I don't know if I want to give this away, but yeah, I do because I have it on Blu-ray.
I might want this one.
You were just talking. Were you talking about this one?
I don't know. American Werewolf in London?
Yeah, now that's a good one.
Yeah, that was, didn't Rick Baker do the makeup for that?
Yeah.
Which I think he's retired from that now. He doesn't do makeup anymore.
No.
Because everything is pretty much digital.
Yeah.
So he doesn't really need to do it. But I might take American Werewolf in London.
Okay, that's a good one to take.
Yeah, I'm going to put all this stuff you give me on eBay. All right.
I already looked on eBay. That's why they're here for this segment. These might go for like $1 now on eBay, so it's not even worth.
You know what? If I sell 6 of them, I made $6 because I didn't put $3 down on any of them.
That's right. All right, it's game time.
All right, it's game time. We're poster pairs. You send in a number via email. 2 numbers from 1 to 6. We reveal what's behind the number, and if it matches, you win 2 free movie passes. And if you write spin the wheel, we'll spin the wheel. You can win up to 6. There you go.
Something I have to take a look at soon is making the new Media Zone stickers
and
paraphernalia.
Oh, now I know where you're getting the $3 from. Everyone from the stuff people are buying on Cafe Press.
Not one person other than me has bought anything on there. Pamela Barr Harder.
Uh-oh.
She's usually a winner on these. We
Is
need
she?
a winner. We haven't had a winner the past 3 weeks.
What does she want? What
she
numbers?
wants to spin.
Okay.
And she says 2 and 3. That's what we call the next to each other ploy.
I don't even have to turn them.
You don't.
She lost.
She lost.
She lost?
No. You
She
tricked
lost.
somebody last time. He said they might have won.
Are you thinking I could be tricking them again, Ed?
Yeah, I think you might be.
Oh, but I'm not. Sometimes I'm honest, sometimes I'm not.
You know, I'm looking at the board. This we mentioned it at the first couple of shows. That's a nice board.
It is a
Look at
nice board.
The glittery background.
Yes,
and the
very
3D.
nice. Producer Jim made these?
The producer Jim bought all those.
It took him so long. There you go.
We did have a lot of changes in the sets throughout the years, but
Yes, we
not in
did.
the past 10 or so.
No, but
on the old
we need
set.
to go back to the red film. The slidey red film thing. Where you could reveal what's behind it, whatever it was. But there you go. You did win. It's too bad. I'm sorry, but here it is. So if you want to enter, it's MediaZone95@gmail.com. MediaZone90. Why do I have to reach way out there? Couldn't I just go like this?
That'll do.
All right. MediaZone95@gmail.com. Send in 2 numbers from 1 to 6. As I said before, we select your entry, reveal what's behind the 2 numbers you've given us, and if they match, you win 2 free movie passes. And if you write spin the wheel, we'll take the wheel out. Should we take it out so people know it's real?
Yes, while you're on that shot and people won't see me awkwardly getting up here.
Oh, you don't have to do that if it's too far away. But anyway, if you write spin the wheel, we will spin the wheel. And here it is. Look at that.
There we go.
It's blocking me now.
Okay, I'll wait till you're
No, that's
done
okay.
there.
You spin the wheel, you can win up to 6. There you go.
I'll put
So
half in.
let's look at the main camera. Now it's blocking you, Ed. But see,
There.
this is how it works. We have these numbers. If you win the 2 movie passes, just say spin the wheel. We spin the wheel.
And you give it a good spin.
We'll give it a good spin. But we're not going to give it a good spin now. You want to?
Yeah,
All right.
we have 2 minutes.
Now, had Pamela won and said spin the wheel, what happened? 4,
Well,
1, 1,
We have
4?
to do this because we can't see it here. Ooh, 4.
Oh, she would have won 4 tickets.
4, yes.
But she didn't.
So that's our new board. You remember we had the old tire
Yes.
in the old days. I would have
I'm sorry. I just don't understand why it took so long to make that change.
I remember I mentioned this to the producer early on and say, hey, I saw this thing, this wheel, and I thought he thought it was illegal or you couldn't buy them. 500 people have this for sale on eBay. And here it is, the wheel. And we had it was a swing wheel. I had to get up and take it. It was pretty heavy. I had to hang it on the hooks. Here's what I do for this wheel. Just put that over to the side there.
God. I wish the producer was here with us so I could mock him to his face.
Well, I'm sure you did. He was here one of the last tapings, and you did say, what did this take so long to put the new board together?
Oh, I miss him. Oh, boy.
All right. I wonder if the next taping, it's got to be working its way into
Christmas.
the Christmas show.
Right.
So maybe we'll invite Michael and a few folks down to.
The New Media Zone has been a Cable 2000 production.